Okay, so welcome back everybody to the Mystic Syndicate. I am your host and game master Brian, and this evening we are on session 2 of our Dune Adventures in the Imperium role-playing game, brought to you by Modifius Entertainment. If you were here with us last time, you got to see kind of a basic introduction to the game. Of course, we are still very new at the D20 system, but we are getting better. And I believe we did pretty well last time. I know that there was some tweaking that, of course, had to be done, but that's also kind of the beautiful thing about this game. They even said in the book that we can change and do whatever we want with it, just like all the other rule books that we've ever bought. So we are going to be making some interesting changes probably, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with changes. Sometimes it helps.
No, sorry.
But before we get back into it, I'd like to start off with introductions. And of course, Malinda, we like to start off with you.
I am Malinda, and I am playing Layla. I guess the heir to whatever this family is.
Chotek.
Chotek.
I'm looking at it. My mind was to say Chotek, but that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yay! Every time, like I know the word, but then I see the word, and then my brain goes, "We don't know the word, but I know the word." It's fine.
So, Pav, you want to take it away?
Oh, okay. I thought I was not next. Okay. Hello, I'm Pav. I play Rhys Caldar, the spy master of House Chotek.
Oh, I just noticed that the Discord actually is kind of like in order. Sorry, Pav, I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
That's quite all right.
So Nick, you're up.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm Dravek Galithan, the War Master or the Sword Master of House Caldar.
Russ, you want to take it away?
Sure. I'm Russ. I play Yadek Glau, the advisor of House Chotek.
And my name is Jolly. I play the doctor, physician, Taylor Soon of the House of Chotek.
Okay, very good, guys. Well, welcome back. I know it's been probably close to about a month the last time that we actually played this game, so I know that everybody has forgotten everything about the game, which is fine. Totally cool. I was even sitting there at work today thinking, I wish I had the time to actually crack open this book and go back through it, but unfortunately I didn't have the time, and they kind of frown on that at work. You know, you're supposed to be working.
Yep. Yeah.
Silliness. Yes. So so the last time that you all were with us, we opened up the game as you all were in a meeting inside of Castle Caladan with the Duke Minotaurus Atreides, with the other lords and ladies that fall under House Atreides, those royal houses that are beneath that banner. And what had happened was that the Duke had decided to award House Chotek with a moon to actually mine, so that you all could continue your manufacturing abilities. And your house builds. I believe it was the actual housing units or the casings for
Oh, Lordy.
Was it the Spacing Guild? Yeah, for those fourth stage guild navigators. So, but also on top of that, you also when you build these things, you are able to also find a little bit of information about the locations of these fourth stage guild navigators. So That is your all's. That's what your house makes, and that is why it's important that you have this moon, because it definitely generates a lot of Solaris for you. But it also gives you the ability to share this information with other power brokers and other movers and shakers within the Dune universe. So after that, your house shipped out to the moon named Pallas, Pallus. And from there, you had went on an inspection tour of the facility. Rhys was almost killed by a poison needle while inspecting the kitchen, which also probably brings up some interesting questions. I would hope so. Later, you were also aware that some of the miners had stumbled upon a secret cavern, and inside that secret cavern was some pre-Butlerian Jihad technology that was actually Psymech in nature. For those people who don't know what the Psymechs were, they were the kind of amalgamation or abomination of human minds placed into robot bodies, and it was just this unbelievable tyranny that stretched across the universe until the humans decided to fight back and squash them. And that is why in the Dune universe you have no actual thinking machines, even though the people on Ix like to push the envelope on that. But there are no thinking machines, hence why we have mentats. Yay, the human computers. Alrighty, so
which we don't have any of.
Which none of you are mentats. Which was really surprising to me. It was cool that Jolly took a Sook Doctor, because I was like, okay, that's cool. I figured if I ever get a chance to play this game, I want to be a Sook Doctor. But so there was. I think he was the only one who picked an actual faction. But I think Layla has some Bene Gesserit training, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of neat. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to skip back over to the map, and we're going to get right into the game. The last time that we met, they were about ready to actually, I believe, go into a combat situation. So today we get to test out the combat portion of this game. Let's see how bad we do. Of course, if you're watching at home, make sure to leave a like if you would please. Subscribe, that would be even better. And also leave something in the chat. Feel free to say hi. We don't mind interacting. I know that the players love to every once in a while. We'll get on and say hi to people. If you have any ideas, if we're butchering it so badly that you're like your head hurts, make sure you let us know, because we're fine with that. Because we'll increase the pain. We'll bring out the pain amplifier. Yeah. Sorry. It's so sad.
You're not wrong.
We'll bring out the pain amplifier. That's right. You'll live out the rest of your days in a pain amplifier. Okay. Let's go to the map. Okay. Map.
I have an ornithopter.
Okay. Here we are. We're doing it. Okay, so let me make sure that we're on the right. Why am I?
Yeah, that's not the right map, is it?
That is not the right map. Where's my?
Nope, it's not the right map.
Hold on, there's my cave. Okay, we should be at the cave. Are we there?
We're not at the cave.
We're not at the cave.
Yep, we're at the cave. We're at the cave.
We're not at the
Okay.
cave.
Is everybody at the cave?
Tunnel. Secret tunnel.
I actually got a chance to watch that. I my buddy Shane, the one who did the one chip challenge, used to sing that like all the time. when we were playing D&D, and I was like, So finally,
And now you know why.
now I understand. Okay, so to bring you guys back in, if you notice that there is this white grid, so these are the zones that you're going to be able to travel into. So just kind of keep that in mind. Right now, everybody is in this wonderful zone right here. Yay. We have threat and momentum. Right now, I think you guys have 6 momentum. It looks like 6. Yep.
Mhm.
6 momentum, and I've got 5 threat to use. So I think I really want to probably try to bring that to bear this evening. Why? Because I can. Hell, why not? So the last time that we met, that we were together, you guys heard this kind of like a cave-in or something that happened outside of your vision. You could hear it as like rocks were falling, and you were kind of like, oh, okay, that was very, very strange. You can actually see dust being kicked up into the very oxygen depleted atmosphere here. Of course, you're wearing spacesuits because the world, the moon of Pallas itself has a very, very thin atmosphere, so you have to be really, really careful. And so, yeah, let's go right ahead, and I'm going to go ahead.
Did we determine which direction this noise and dust was coming from?
Yeah, you can actually see it. It's like coming from over here. I don't know if you guys can actually see my pings.
I saw your pings, yeah.
Yay! We got pings. Okay, so here we go. Nice.
Don't forget I have a piece of pipe in my hand.
Oh, that's right. I think you were carrying around with like a lead pipe or something.
Yeah.
Hey, that works. If you got to hit somebody with a lead pipe.
Well, I ain't got a gun.
Right. Oh my gosh, that is too funny.
What?
I think you were carrying around with like a lead pipe or something. Oh, yeah. Gotta turn that off. I was the one who was. I wonder why my thing was on there. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. We are good to go, I think. Let's see if I can stretch that out a little bit so people can see it. I don't know. Maybe not. All right. Well, there we go. Okay. So usually how they do initiative is really, really interesting in this game, because what they do is the players, like I just pick a player and they get to move first. And then one of the enemies will get to move. And it kind of staggers like that. Which is really weird because I'm so used to people rolling for initiative. So I think what I would like to kind of do is try to figure out who has the highest move score and make that person the first person
Victim.
who interacts. So let me actually kind of figure something out here. So. Okay, so Layla, what do you have as a score?
5.
I'm sorry?
4. She has a 4.
Okay, she has a 4? Okay, cool.
I
Four.
try.
4!
Here, speaking to the microphone, my love.
This is how we play Dune. Curse at each other. Okay, Russ, what you got?
5.
Okay, so Yadek has 5. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add those to your little thing up here. I'm just going to put a 5. And Layla had a 4. I'm going to just put that in the blue box. Rhys, what did you end up having?
Oh, that's me. 6.
6. Okay, cool. I like it.
So that means the next person's got to have 7.
So, Dravek, what did you get?
I have a 5. Sorry.
5. Oh, okay. And then last but not least is Dr. Soon.
I'm a doctor, not a sprinter. 4.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. So from what I gathered, that means that I believe Rhys is going to be our first person to actually move into, or you get to take first action. So you get of course you have a choice. You can move into like this next zone, or you can move to this zone here, really kind of depending on where you want to go. And you can remember, you can do it stealthily, or you can do it boldly, or you can just make a regular move.
You're saying it's all coming from down here, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move stealthily, though I am going to look at our lady here and said, "Lady, are you armed?"
Always.
Okay.
See, 2 of them.
We got arms.
Oh, you got a gun?
It's freaking hilarious.
I have a personal shield and I have a dart gun.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to move stealthily, and I'm going to move over into this area right here. I want to kind of get a better view of see what's coming.
Okay. All right.
So do I have to roll anything for stealth?
Yeah, you will need to. So what you'll do is you choose move, and then you choose your drive statement. Do you have stealth as a focus?
Hold on. Yes, I have stealth as a focus.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so so like if that's the case, that are you using a character sheet, or are you just using your personal?
I'm going to try using a character sheet and see how well this works.
Okay, cool. So if you click on move, and then it's going to ask you for your drive.
Okay, my drive. Okay, so it's either duty, faith. Those are traitors. Power, knowledge, influence is stronger than the force. Information is the only weapon that never dulls. Well, I think because I'm moving over to determine what's coming at us, and hopefully I can relay it to my colleagues here. I'm going to go with truth, which is an 8.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to hit submit. Okay. Now it says how many dice.
Okay, so I believe I'm going to just go with 2.
Okay. And then I hit submit, and now it's using focus. I'm assuming I'm using focus.
Yep.
And I'm hit submit.
Cool. So, unfortunately, you did not do well.
Shitty. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So as you are moving through this zone, there is this ancient metal bucket you pretty much just kick on your way over, and it just makes this just rattling noise.
Right. All right, we'll see how that works. I may just go back to roll 20 dice because last time it was working well for me. So
sorry. Okay, so what's going to happen is this guy right over here is going to make a move. And he is also going to, but he's going to actually, because he heard you, he's going to move. And
oh, good. I'm taking the focus away from the group.
And it's going to use power. We're going to submit. We're going to use 2 dice and no focus. Okay, so it actually this person actually got 1 success. So that's good. So what you see is this person kind of move over here, and you guys can now see that there is another person also dressed in a suit, a spacesuit, comes boldly moving into this zone. So who was our next person? I think it was, what do I want to say? It was Dravek. Yes.
I'm gonna move boldly, trying to get some attention off of everyone into the next zone.
Okay.
Right about here, if that's all right.
That's fine. And
I just click the thingy, right?
Okay, so you click on move, and then you pick your drive.
I'm going to use duty. And then 2 dice.
Yep.
Submit using a focus. I do not have a focus. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you got 2 successes. So you're going to get to, I believe you guys can only have 6 momentum total in the bank. So
Yeah, I think that's right.
So unfortunately, you don't get to bank that other success, but that's okay. You said you moved boldly? Okay, so would you like to spend momentum to go ahead and take another action, like an attack?
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna head up to this guy in attacking range.
Okay.
And then I have I'm gonna use my battle stat, and I have a focus in long blades.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna use duty because I gotta protect our unarmed people.
Okay.
And then 2 dice. Using a focus, yes. Submit.
Okay, so you got actually 1 success and 1 failure without a complication. And so with combat, being that this is a minor character, you only have to have 1 success to actually defeat them. So you are able to. How would you like to describe your finishing this person?
Since he's a minor character,
yeah,
and I'm protecting, I'm going to rush up to him, draw my sword, and I'm going to do a quick slash right across his chest, and then like kick him down.
Okay, so you slice across his chest, opening up his spacesuit. You kick him, and he hits the ground, and he kind of goes through that sort of Total Recall kind of situation on the surface of Mars. Is and so hey, that's pretty good. You did good. Alrighty. So the next opponent is going to also try to move boldly up and attack you. So let's see if it gets the move. Let's see how well it does. You just never know. Going to use 2 again. No focus. Oh. Okay, so this had a critical success. So it actually had 3 successes. So it is able to come in. It is going to use one of its banked successes, and it is going to try to hit you. So it's going to go battle. It is going to use probably power and submit. Let's see. It is going to need 3 dice to hit you. Or no, it needs 3 successes. So it is going to use another one of its to bring up 3 dice and no power. All right. Oh my! It got 3 successes. So that means it is going to hit you quite badly. So how many points do you have in battle?
8.
8. So you're going to lose 3 of those. Yeah, it popped into that zone right there and leveled its Mala pistol at you and shot you pretty much. And so right now you actually have this Mala pistol dart is sticking out of your chest, but the Mala pistol, the dart itself is actually sealing the suit, so you're not affected by the pressures, but further damage might end catastrophically. Alrighty. So next up is, who's our next person? Let's see. It's Layla. Oh, then I believe it is Yadek Glau. Yadek, what are you doing?
I'm going to. Well, if I don't get over there and help our I'm gonna move boldly. Ha 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 ha. Is that
Okay.
yeah, he's good. I'm gonna move boldly.
Okay.
Let's smack this guy with the
Well, you got to roll to see if you were able to move boldly.
Yeah, move
Okay.
boldly into the location, and then you can.
All right, well, how do I do that? Just roll?
Yeah. So what you do is, okay, so you're not using a character sheet. So you're going
Yeah,
to.
I've got the character sheet in here. So we're
Oh,
good.
okay, so you just click on the move under skill. Just click move.
Go here, then click.
Okay, so how do I put my character in there?
See where it says Layla Chotek?
Oh, I do have it in there.
Okay, so I just hit move. Move.
Yeah,
There
just
we
make
go.
sure all your scores are in there too, because mine didn't. I just put them in there before the game started.
Okay.
There we go. With duty.
Okay, and then you.
It says two dice. It says 2 dice. Is that normal?
Yeah, we're using. Yeah, you're using 2. Yeah, because you need at least
I'm
2
using a
successes to
focus.
hit. I mean, you can spend more momentum to get more dice, but right now,
No, I'm not using a focus.
yeah, you really only need to make to hit it with. You only need 1 success to hit these guys.
Okay.
Oh
So,
wow!
Did I?
Yeah. Okay. So that was your move. So you got the move, and you're able to bank 1 momentum. Do you want to go ahead and use that momentum to strike?
Absolutely.
Okay. So click on battle, and then click on the drive you want to use.
Okay. Which is duty.
Okay.
It says 2 for dice.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Using focuses.
Do you have
No.
a focus in one of those? Okay. Good deal.
Yeah, my focuses are unarmed combat and evasive action.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, so you did get 1 success, which means that yeah. Tell me how that looks.
Well, his left temple now. His left temple now has a divot.
Okay. So yeah, as you swing across with this lead pipe, you smash him in the side of the head, which cracks the glass in his space suit. He immediately loses conscious because you pretty much hit him right in the temple, and he goes down. So very good. Okay, hey, you guys survived your first combat.
Nice to get one of them alive to torture.
Yay. So, Nick, you've got this dart sticking out of you.
Can I get?
Do we
my
have repair kits for the? Do we have repair kits for the spacesuits?
duct tape?
Yeah, just slap some tape on. Yeah, most likely you would have something, because this is, I mean, you would definitely want to carry something with you that in case there was a catastrophic failure or even just a minor failure of your spacesuit, that you would definitely want to fix that. So I think what you would probably want to do, who would like to try to do the fix?
So, real quick question before the fix is initiated.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any sort of complication on him from receiving the hit?
No. It was just this. It was just a Mala dart. It did not seem to have any poison, but it definitely did a lot of damage to it. It did some significant damage to his suit, and it did pierce his skin, but it did not. It did not have any poison.
Okay.
When
Well,
I
I
get
could take-
healed, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
when I get healed, will I regain those battle points I lost?
Yes. Yeah, you don't lose those permanently. Yeah, no, okay, so your battle skill is also your hit points. So for those people who don't know, so the next time you roll your battle, to fight somebody, you're still going to use you're still going to use your skill points that you already have. You don't lose those, and but yeah, you will have to go through healing. Dr. Soon would be able to help you recover those. But yeah, so if you're in combat and you lose that many hit points, that's when you die. Okay. Cool.
So I'd like to go ahead and slap the patch on his suit, if I may.
Okay.
I think using discipline, I have a focus of attention to detail.
That's awesome.
And then essentially duty, it's 7.
Okay. So it's going to be a little bit more complicated. You need at least 2 successes because you're going to have to pull the dart. And then you're going to have to slap that over as quick as you possibly can. So would you like to, right now you guys have, I think you have 5. Yeah, you have 5 momentum. You can spend a momentum to get another die, or you can just play it at 2 and see what happens.
So if I have a focus, does that drop down the challenge rating to 1?
To 1. Yep.
Okay. So let me just do the 2 die. We'll give this a try, man. Okay.
Don't roll a 20.
Don't kill me,
Brian. Thank you, Brian. Oh, there we go. 7 and a 9. Okay. So, yeah, I had to beat, what was that? Discipline 8 and 7? 15. So.
Yeah.
2 successes, right?
So very, very good. Yeah, you were able to pull it out, be able to slap that piece of duct tape over the hole. Using your attention to detail, you're able to completely get it to seal properly. Of course, at this point in time, you're not really able to administer first aid because he is in his suit. You can't take off the suit to administer first aid. I don't think you can.
Could I have given him an adrenaline shot prior to patching?
Oh, but we could hog tie him and not gently take him out of the cave and interrogate him.
Okay, so here's the thing.
One of us.
Okay, so then you know what? Then it would have been 2.
Okay.
It would have definitely been 2 successes, and you did make 2 successes. So we're going to say that you went ahead and did that. Well, does it say anything about how much it recovers point-wise, or does it not?
No, there's no point. All it says is it staves off any sort of physical complication until the end of the scene.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, that's good. So he's not going to die. So that's really that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm going to say, because you did get 2 successes, is that he is going to at least get one of those battle points back. So instead of being at 3 down, you're only 2 down. Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right. So what else would you all like to, what do you want to do?
So we're out of combat?
Yeah, we're out of combat right now.
I'm going to go check out the corpses and see if we can determine where they're from. Is what from house.
Okay. All right. So let's see. So give me, I believe it'd probably be an understand.
Okay,
check.
Give me a second here. Let's do this.
To be able to determine what house they're from.
All right, so understand has a focus, deductive reasoning, and canly. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to use my truth again because information is the only weapon that never dulls. Submit. Use 2 dice. It has a focus. And hit submit.
Okay. Wow. You actually did really, really well. You got. Oh
wow.
Yeah. So you got. Was it 3 successes? 2 successes?
We got a
2 for the 8.
Yeah, 3.
Yep. You got 3 successes. That's nice.
Yep.
Okay. So you can bank. Let's see. You could bank one of those.
I didn't think we could bank anymore because we're at our full.
No, you were down to. I thought you were down to 5. Or did we?
Okay.
Yeah, because so you were down to 5, so you can bank 1.
Okay, I'll bank 1. Yeah.
Cool. So you can bank 1. Nice. Okay. And so what you're able to determine, Rhys, is that these criminals who, as you probably would be able to maybe kind of determine, are carrying papers or carrying identification from House Dula. And also you find on them, you find a Mala pistol, and you also find that they have the Krimskull fiber rope.
So they got identification papers.
Mm-hmm.
They both have a pistol each.
Yep. I'm
sorry. What kind of pistol was it?
It's a Mala pistol. Maula. Yep. Mala pistol.
2 each, or 1 each. Yeah, 2. And then you said they had a kind of a rope.
Yeah, it's called a Krimskull fiber rope. It's KRIMSKEL fiber rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a length?
That's a really good question. I don't really know.
Okay.
Let's say that it's a 50-foot rope. Let's go to our fine, the old days, good old D&D stuff.
Good, yeah.
50-foot rope. Just need that. Okay.
Okay. Now my next question. Sorry, I'm going to ask the Mala pistols. How do they load? Is it like you say they use darts? Is it like a single load each? Okay. They don't have any additional. Darts.
They each have 5 darts each.
Right.
So you have 10 Mala pistol darts.
Okay.
Cool.
I can't think of your name. What's your character's name, Russ? I can't remember now.
Yadek.
Would you care to take a pistol?
Yes, please.
And if you don't mind, and it looks at everybody, I'd look
so good with a pipe.
I'll take the other pistol if you don't mind.
I think it's great that Yadek has a lead pipe in one hand and a Mala pistol in the other. That's freaking awesome. There's nothing wrong with that.
If he gets close, if he shoots him and doesn't hit him, if he's close enough, you wax him.
That's right. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Ranged and melee.
There you go. All right.
So I had a thought for myself as the doctor here. Do we still have your asset of troops with us, War Master?
I actually don't think we ever brought them in.
Yeah, you never did.
I can summon them, though.
Are they still at the front gate or front to this?
They're still at the entrance of the mine, yeah.
If I could use if I could use a small detail to remove these bodies back for autopsies.
I'll call on the radio and get 4 men.
Okay. So yeah, you spend the time to use your radio, calling to your squad, and 4 of them rush in real quick and start to take the bodies away back to the main facility. So very good. All right. So what would you like to do next? You can now see from your vantage point over here is where this opening where they came through looks to be some sort of passageway that they were able to blast their way through.
Was it? Can I head into that little tunnel that
Sure.
they came through?
Yeah, we're out of combat now, so you guys can move around to wherever you'd like to.
Are we finding and seeing as we're walking? Are we observing other Cymec technology?
Yes, there is definitely other Cymec technology here. But it's a lot of it is it's of course very archaic. You're not really too sure exactly what it does. Now, of course, if you study it, take it back with you, so that you can really pour into figuring out what it actually does. But of course, the main thing that you all saw when you first came in here was that very large contraption that was in the center that required obviously nuclear energy to be able to activate. And from what you were able to figure out was that machinery has something to do with terraforming.
I was curious if we might have seen like some storage containers or anything that might be holding this nuclear material.
You have not found anything like that here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Would there be any chance, like, let's say these people escape, and like there's someone they escaped? Do you think that having this Cymec technology in our basement could get us in trouble?
Are you asking?
Yeah, like the group, because I like
Okay.
like since it's against the jihad, it's like it's kind of interesting that we have this, because if we start using it to make stuff, wouldn't it be kind of obvious we're using an AI basically? Because it's you have all this stuff. Wouldn't it either be good to either get us arrested for having it? So should we do our best to hide it?
Well, I think where it's at right now is a great place. We just I feel that we probably should seal that entrance. Actually, how far did you guys go down to see if did it lead anywhere?
I'm just at the junction of the tunnel they came through, because I don't know, just talking about the Cymec stuff.
All right. I will leave it up to the lady to decide, and if maybe the advisor has some input. But I feel at this point it's not doing any harm, and maybe it's something we could use. Sorry, I'm eating my dinner. I don't want to show you guys food in my mouth, though.
So, what would you like to do?
I'm assuming since we're here, we're already kind of exploring and looking, and if everybody's good to go further, I have no problem myself.
Find out how long they've been here.
Right. Okay. So if you all are going to explore the rest of that little passageway that they came in through, we will move to the next scene. Is everybody in agreement?
Lady, would you like to move forward? Malinda.
What?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
You want to move? You want to move forward?
I have moved forward. Or am I moving more forward? Where did we come in?
Okay, so
Squirrel.
So Malinda, what they're asking is they want permission from you, being that you are the heir and future, you are the leader of the team. They want to know if it's what you would prefer.
To move forward?
Yeah, to move down that passageway to find out exactly where these people came from.
Yeah, we need to figure out how they got in there.
Okay.
I'd really like
Very
to have
cool.
gotten more information out of them, but you guys went further hobo on them.
So as you go further down this passageway, you can see that there is a very small mining unit here that they were using to penetrate through this area. And you also notice that they did use some very low-level explosives right at the entrance, right where you guys heard them come in. But I am now going to move you to the other map. Hopefully you can see it. You're going to need to find yourself.
Yep.
Okay. So everybody should be probably at the lower, probably right-hand corner, I hope.
Yep.
Okay. So
now we're on the surface.
How did we get on the surface?
you came out of the cave there that they had created.
Okay.
Yeah, that they had mined their way through. Obviously, they had some information about where to locate this cavern that you were in. But one of the first things that you notice as soon as you step out is that there is a parked ornithopter there right outside. They obviously used this ornithopter to get to where they needed to go.
What's the scale on this map? The same as the other one?
It's kind of same as the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
But well, no, it's actually it really can't be that way. I wonder if I have like a smaller grid thing that I could use. Actually, that might be the better thing to do is use the smaller grid. Let me see if I can do it. I think I have a smaller grid to use.
So do ornithopters keep track of where they've flown to and from, kind of like a GPS?
I think that there are ones that can. You don't know if this is one of those or not. Let's see if I
think
have.
they're more like motorcycles.
We don't know that.
That's a 4 grid.
It could be whatever Brian decides.
I know, but looking at
Whatever
the movies and the book, it's
whatever
like
that
a
guy.
motorcycle. You get in and go.
Well, your lady, you make a good point. Would you like me to check the vehicle to see if there's any means for them to track?
It is so my favorite companion. I don't like you anymore.
Wow.
I am
Okay.
fickle.
I think that is a better than the 4. Yeah. I actually created these. I could not find one that would work properly, and so I created it myself, and it seemed to work out pretty well.
So is the spaceship in space or is the spaceship there?
It is actually landed.
Woohoo!
Can we actually see that?
Yeah, you guys can see it from your location, which is kind of below. As you can kind of look right here, you are in like a small valley area here, and you came out there, and then you can see like right over here is where that ornithopter is sitting.
On observation of the ornithopter, how many seats are in it?
Is there not some sort of anti-aircraft system to keep unwanted people out?
Off the moon?
Yeah.
Well, no, there really isn't anything like that.
Well, there needs to be.
They need to put that into that needs to happen right freaking now.
Yes.
I like that. That's pretty funny.
Must have the proper code
Advisor,
to enter.
put that in R&D notes.
That is the great and most powerful, forever our benevolent leader. There's your.
I thought that was the great and powerful Oz.
No, I am not Oz.
So the reason I was asking about the seats was I think it might be fun to take a ride in an ornithopter and scout out what's ahead.
Now you do know that some of these, like the spaceship itself that's sitting over there, probably does have weapons. So it might be a little dicey. You're not really too sure. but right now, you know that as you're kind of looking over this like ledge area here, you can see that there are two other people who are standing guard outside of the ship.
Do we recognize these two others as being potential children from the House of Dula?
No, they are not. They look as they are. Well, of course, you can't really see them very well because they're in spacesuits, and outside on the surface, the helmets have a sort of, what is it, a polarizing filter over them because the sun, the star here is beating the outside of this planet pretty nicely. It is broad daylight, so that's why you really can't tell who they are. And your all spacesuits also do the same thing. They automatically polarize your face masks so that you're not blinded as soon as you walk out into the.
So if we can see them, can they obviously see us?
Well, right now you guys are on lower than they are and hiding behind like this berm. So right now they can't see you, but you can see them.
Okay, so that's good. So maybe they're not seeing 5 people come out versus 2 that they had sent in. So they're not alarmed yet.
Right.
So if we did actually take the Dragonfly ship, we could, I don't know, we could essentially, they wouldn't know it's not them. And then we could somehow take them out and maybe get some more details. I mean, obviously it's House Dula. We know what they're on about, but I'd like to find out, how do they get the information to know exactly where to dig?
Yes.
That's a good question.
Just have 2 people on the ornithopter and the rest like sneak up on foot.
I can fly an ornithopter.
I think an ornithopter holds more than 2 people, right?
Well, they come in different. They come in different flavors. You have 2, you have 4, and I think they even have ones that are larger.
Yeah, they have squad ones.
Yeah, they have squad ones. But this one is
How
only.
big is this one?
This one's a 2-person.
Is it armed?
No, it does not. It is not armed.
It's more like a definitely a scout ship kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
With the advisor on board, it becomes armed with his pistol.
I've got my own whistle.
And his pipe.
And a pipe.
Just open the
window. Wing, 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 wing. All right. Well, I mean, only 2. I mean, you're right, War Master. We could probably sneak up. So we're we're kind of in the valley. So this is kind of open area right here, right? All right here.
Yeah, this is all. Yeah, this is definitely all open right in here. You can see that there's like a hill ridge line sort of thing around here. There's here. Yeah. So I mean, you can try to move stealthily amongst these, but to cross out here in the open is probably going to be pretty difficult.
Here's a question from kind of the Sook's physician's eyes. Is there a purpose for confrontation with those people over there? Is there a purpose for getting information from them? Or is it a matter of just maybe disable the ornithopter for now, come back for it later? Or I don't know. Is there a need to go over to that other side?
We obviously have questions that need to be answered, exactly, especially when I mentioned how do they know exactly, where do they get the information to know exactly where to dig? Leaving it here, while I agree we could disable it, had no problem, doesn't going to stop them from attempting again. I don't know. What's the advisor? Any thoughts and especially the War Master and your ladyship?
Come on.
We need one alive because we'd like to know what's going on.
Okay, kill them all but one, because they're here. They're on our moon, and they are infringing on the honor of House Chotek.
No, the who, the what, the why, the how.
Right, War Master?
100%.
Should've been
100%.
torture.
I'm eating a
There you go.
You could also these could be the people that put the needles under the tables and stuff.
I suspect that they are.
So the young lady that expired on my table in our last round, or at the palace, she was from a different house, but it's possible there may be some working together, but I know nothing of that. I did have a thought: if there's a chance for secrecy, we do have a vial of poison that might possibly could be combined with the darts.
I guess there's another question, Brian. How far do these darts shoot?
I believe they can shoot into another zone. So, this is a zone. So you can actually shoot from this zone, I believe, to the other zone. They're not like lasers, like a laser pistol or laser rifle. Of course, you might not want to use a laser pistol or laser rifle as the moon blows up. Yeah.
Well, there go our interrogation subjects.
And the moon. Yeah, that would be bad.
So we could do that. Do this if willing. The visor and our war master will take the dragonfly thopter. Sorry, the ornithopter.
Ever the dragonfly machine in your head.
Yeah.
Ever.
And then fly it over, landing over here, right? If possible, then we could sneak up right. We'll go this right route here, and hopefully we won't get spotted. And then we should be able to take out this one here, and then look at capturing that one. So we take out this one, and we capture that one.
Was the ship in the air landing, or was it already landed?
It's already landed. So what you're looking at here is this is one of those Dune universe. It's a faster than light ship. But of course, a faster than light ship is not going to get you far, because even though it's faster than light, I mean, you got to think if you're looking at Earth. What is it, Proxima Centauri is still 4 light years away. It's still a long time, and that's why they have the spacing guild, so they can fold space. But that's what that is. But it's landed.
But my tactics do not include battle. More about information gathering, but that's a suggestion.
Okay, so yeah, what you would do is if you were going to do that, because this person over here is actually in a lower spot. I mean, you can just barely make them out. So sneaking over there, really about the hard part is going to be crossing right here, because this person's standing on higher ground.
Mm.
And that one's going to be a little bit harder to get past.
So I don't know. But if we sneak to here, we should be able to shoot them here, right? Or is this like a kind of high up, this piece here?
That piece is high up.
Oh,
so
okay.
You would literally have to get into this zone, maybe right here, to be able to actually shoot this person in this zone.
So once you guys land the helicopter here, that'll block their view, and then we could sneak up to here.
Land hell.
Yeah, because remember, if the ornithopter takes off, they're gonna see it.
Yeah,
but they don't know who's in it.
They don't know who's in it. True.
Okay,
yeah.
So this guy is on top of the hill, right?
Yes.
All right, and this guy is in the lower part,
Correct.
the depression.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy, we get in the ornithopter, we fly over, we squish him with the ornithopter.
Okay.
I
You know
love
what?
it. I love this
I
idea.
love it. Awesome. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, why not? All we have to do is pop a seal on him somewhere. Why expose yourself to danger when you have tools to use?
I can just hang out the side with my sword.
Will we be incurring any fire from the FTL ship, though, if you get that close with the ornithopter?
It doesn't matter. We don't need the ornithopter.
Oh no, it's
anyway.
us. They think it make me think it's their people they sent.
Yeah. Until we squish him. No, but seriously, think about it. If we can take him out, then we only got the one guy left, right?
I love it.
That's right. And you guys can get out and subdue him.
Well, either that or we take the ornithopter over and squish him too.
Do you think there are any more people?
Ornithopter is faster than people on the ground, yes.
Do you think there are any other guards inside of that FTL ship?
Who cares?
There's probably a whole detachment.
Find out quick. We'll either shoot him down or not.
So, while the War Master and I are doing the squishing with the ornithopter, y'all, once we get over in this area, y'all break out and run over here and try and take the ship, because the ship has computer cores on it.
Yep.
Is there any
I'm
chance I could call in some of my squad to help us here?
Possibly. Don't see why not. That's one of your assets. But I think, trying to think how assets work. I think you can call them in, because you already called them in to remove the bodies.
In the last scene, yeah.
In the last scene.
That was 4 of his unit, so I don't know how big his unit was.
Okay, so it would have been a squad. So a squad is usually 8 men. Correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen. You army folks, like myself. Yeah, it's usually 8. So yeah, 8 to 10. So let's say that you have 8. So you have at least 4 squad members you could pull from. Now you're going to make me have to create icons for them. Thanks. Dang.
I also have a question.
Uh-huh.
One of my talents is specialist warfare assets.
Okay.
Well, is there a question in that statement?
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's once again, a really good question. Is there, gosh, that's like, yeah, I guess we'd have to look it up. So unless there's somebody in the chat that wants to
I gave him the Book of Power.
The Book of Power. Look it up. Yeah. Because I know
Would
you
like
can either.
me to read for you?
Hush, woman.
So-
Say it
so
with
how is
that
that talent-
inflection.
How
What's
is
that?
that talent worded for you?
Specialist warfare assets.
So I have specialist. Specialist troops represent any unit of soldiers not meant for mainline combat. Could be engineers, sappers, military police, security technicians, mechanics, special operations, drivers, scouts, or even a squadron of pilots without their ornithopters. Are all military specialists who do not usually fight on the front lines of conventional Imperium battles. As an asset, this usually represents a standard unit of specialist soldiers large enough to complete their usual specialty task, designate what their specialty trait is when they are acquired. Keywords would be shielded, special equipment, specialty, whatever that is, or well-armed. Quality 2 is on this one. So
Okay.
large numbers may increase quality.
Oh, okay. I see how that would be somewhat useful. Sure, why not? Okay. So, have we decided are we squishing these people or what are we doing? How is this
I
working?
think we should question. What do y'all think?
I think we need to keep one as a.
As long as I have one to torture, I'm fine.
Go ahead and say, what was that, Nick? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I agree with the lady.
The torture.
There's keep one alive.
Okay.
So we at least know there was 2 inside and 2 here. So this ship, Brian, this spaceship.
Yes.
Do we know do we have an idea of what kind of complement you can hold up to?
Usually a ship this size could hold up to probably 20 people.
Oh.
It's a good sized ship. But it's like I said, it's one of those types of ships that you would use to ferry back and forth between planets in a solar system. It would be perfect, like if you're moving cargo or you're moving people. It's kind of like a bus.
Okay, so I guess my next question is, how many people would normally take to fly such a thing?
Actually, it would only take like 2 people to fly it.
Okay.
It doesn't take many.
Suspect that the pilots are probably still on the ship.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm thinking there's probably at least maybe
4.
Yeah, 2 pilots and probably 2 engineers or something like that.
Okay, so do we have a way to neutralize the ship in case there's more people inside of it?
That's where y'all come in, running across the desert here to get into the ship.
And getting into the ship.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take it.
To get in position before you go squish.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So stealth as far as you can. Then we'll take the ornithopter up, squish this guy here. Then what we'll do is we'll chase this guy around the desert with the ornithopter.
Waving your lead pipe at him.
No, I'll just drop the War Master off. Actually, War Master, I think you should probably stay with the main group.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Provide some sort of weapon to make it go boom and not be able to move.
Well, who do you want to take with you?
I don't need another pilot.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I will say myself as a doctor, I have no fighting abilities very much. I mean, it would be unarmed strikes really for me.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I don't know. Is that a plan, lady?
Let's go.
All right. So I'm going to say I think we need to at least get up to here because I think this is probably going to be the closest we can get that we can sprint without being seen.
Okay.
Are we going to use the vial of poison?
You can.
I can't see why not.
That's totally up to you.
It could really. I mean, is it a kill poison or a sleep poison?
It's a sleep poison, if I remember right. That's what was hit on Pav. He swollen up, and the effects wore off. But I guess it was kind of a kill one, wasn't it, Brian?
It was a kill poison.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. It was a very potent. Because I mean, if you remember, he was looking pretty poorly there for a moment.
I'm kind of glad the doctor went with me.
Okay. So is the group that's on the ground, are you guys going to move up first and then like signal that you are into place, or is just ornithopters just flying in and going cray cray?
Yeah, I think we need to get in place.
Yeah, they need to get in place. It's going to take X amount of time. After X amount of time, and they should be in place, and I'll take off.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have you guys heading up to here. You're not really going. It would have just been a 0 success because you have all of this rocky outcropping here. You would not have to really worry about being seen. The problem you're going to have is when you're crossing this area here. But if that's where you want to be when the ornithopter takes off, it will draw, you're kind of hoping that it'll draw the attention of this guy here to not notice you all as you're making your way over here. Is that kind of what you're looking for?
Okay, are y'all going over there, or are y'all going here?
Yeah,
no, we're trying to get this. No, we're going to at least get into place, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to get as close as we can so we can sprint to the next scene.
Okay.
So we're going to have to, I think we're going to at least have to get here.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are going from here this way or this way?
No, the first way.
First way. Okay.
Yep.
So then y'all are just going to, okay. That's good. All right.
Okay.
Whenever y'all ready.
Right. Should we go get in place?
So for myself, I'm going to probably request of either the Lady Chotek or of the War Master, where do they desire my services to be focused since we're going into a combat scenario?
Won't you fly with me? We can go squish
If you
people.
want to stick in the ornithopter, because unless that's like the fastest way for you to escape combat, and if enemies get injured, you can get like airdropped on us.
Okay.
Yeah, go squish.
Okay.
Go squish.
On my way.
Besides, if we crash, we're going to need you.
Probably.
So this is just reminding me of an episode of MASH that I just watched the other day. I don't know if you guys remember Tuttle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he forgot his parachute.
Okay. So go ahead and place your tokens where you want to be. I guess it's like in this little valley area here. So you guys can go ahead and just pile up over there for those people who are going on the ground. Okay, so Yadek and Dr. Soon, you guys, you're taking off now? And so one of the things that I need Yadek to do is you're going to need to make a piloting skill check. And the reason being is because the atmosphere here is so thin, it takes a little bit more skill. So I believe you would probably want to use, are you going to use discipline or are you going to use, it would be a move. It would be a move. But you can use whatever drive statement you're going to use. Okay. Cool. And so you're going to need to at least get 3 successes. Do you want to buy extra dice or do you want?
Oh yes. How many things do we have left?
Okay, so you have 6. You actually have you have 6. So you're doing okay. So you could actually, if you want to get 2 more dice, you would need to spend 3 momentum. So it'd bring you down to 3. Okay,
that's fine.
I would also like to assist with that roll as well.
Okay, yeah, you can do that too. Don't really. So yeah, I think so. With assisting in a roll, I believe that gives you. Does it give you a dice? Yeah, I think it just gives you 1 more die. Okay, cool. Okay. But of course, so Dr. Soon, you would roll that in, to help him. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get you off the ground. Okay, so Jolly got an 11. And Yadek got holy crap, Yadek!
Holy shit! I know.
Damn. Okay, so you got 3 successes. You got 4 successes. You only needed 3, so you get to bank 1. So now you're back to 4 momentum. Impressive, sir. Very impressive. I love it. So you have gotten off the ground. You have total control over this machine. You can, unfortunately, you can't move stealthily in this because of the sound and everything, but you can move boldly or just make a regular move into the next
What's the difference?
Zone.
What's the difference between boldly and a regular move?
Okay, so with boldly, what you're able to do is move, but then you're able to spend momentum afterwards to make an attack with it if you want to. So right now, yeah.
Okay. So I don't need to do that yet.
Not yet.
Are you gonna let me move the ornithopter?
Yeah. You can go ahead and move the ornithopter 1 zone.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So cool. Okay, so you move the ornithopter. Let's see. Okay, so group on the ground. What are you? What's the plan? You see the ornithopter. You see the ornithopter struggle a little bit to get up, but then you can see that it levels off very nicely, and it just like cruises like so eloquently across the sky in the direction of the faster than light ship. That was such a good roll, man.
It was awesome, bro.
That was freaking cool.
Wow, that was impressive. Yeah, I know. 4 dreams, man. That's awesome.
Dang.
So I guess the question is, do we want to wait until he moves once more, or do we want to start making our way up to here?
Run.
Okay.
That's a big open space.
Well, I'm hoping that with the Ornithopter up there now, these two are now focused on that.
Big assumption.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because what I'll do is like this one right here is not going to be able to see the people on the ground because you all have this area right here, this outcropping, which hides you. But this fella up here would definitely be able to see you. And then, of course, I'll have to make a skill check to to see if they do actually see you. But it would be very the difficulty would be high because of the Ornithopter.
Let's what their difficulty would be high, or our difficulty would be high?
Their difficulty would be high because and right now the Ornithopter is really pulling the attention. Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. I mean, we're kind of, the idea is we're going to need to be in position when he starts squishing the first one.
Okay.
And then the next scene we need to run over here to get to the ship. So
yeah. So if we head straight up to that guy, and what's your battle stat like, Rhys?
I'm a man of information and stealth. So I think it was like a 4. No, hold on for a minute. Let me check. Give me a second. Battle 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think you could knock a guy out?
I have the pistol.
That's more lethal damage, especially if it punctures.
Yeah.
You also have your other 4 members of your team there, War Master.
Yeah, that is true.
Could we? So maybe if we don't even have to like beat the guy up, we just like pull up, hold the Mala pistol up to him, be like, "Listen, dude, don't do anything. We're gonna kill you."
Yeah, I mean, you could try to communicate.
I'm good either way, because I think, if anything, there's going to be more people on the ship.
Well, I could try to hit him with my dart gun. Can I hit him with my dart gun from here?
Nope.
Not from there.
No.
Oh, darn.
Y'all need to move.
Yeah.
I think we need to get up to stealth, at least get up to here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then when they're like that, so.
Okay, so if you're gonna move stealthily, I need everybody to make to try to do that. And we'll see how that ends up passing. And then I will roll for this person over here to see if they are able to detect that movement. Of course, like I said, they will have a higher difficulty because of the Ornithopter.
Is that a move?
Yeah, it's a move. So give me some moves. Let me see those moves.
I think duty is because secrets are kept. Yeah, it's the best one to do.
I'll have a focus.
Not for a move. See? Everybody's getting 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my.
Nice, Dravek. Very nice.
Oh, okay. So, let's see. So you got a 1, 2. Dravek got 2. So that's really good. But unfortunately, Rhys, you got a 20, which is going to be a complication. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. But you can,
but not quite.
But you can spend a momentum point to avoid the complication.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay, so we're going to spin that, and yeah, because you only really needed only really 1 success because the Ornithopter helped you with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this person over here is also going to get a chance to see Yeah, I'm going to use drive. And they need it. They're going to use two. They're going to use 2 dice. Actually, they're going to spend. Yep, sorry. They're going to spend momentum to put 3 because they need 3 to. Actually, I'm going to have them because I have a bunch of momentum I want to get rid of. So I'm going to use actually 3 momentum out of my 5 to see if so but they needed 3 successes, so let's see how they do.
Is that momentum or threat?
Threat.
Okay.
Yes. So we're using threat to be able to say, okay, so unfortunately they did not get 3 successes, so they did not see you. All they saw was the ornithopter. All right. So, Ornithopter, it is once again your turn.
Tally ho!
That works too. Okay. So yeah, you're just using a normal move.
Yeah, because we are something that they would see normally.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's not an unusual thing.
Okay. Cool.
And that way I get really close before I go squish.
Okay. So I need another move from you because remember you're still fighting against this thin atmosphere. Okay. But this time you only need 2 successes.
All right. So move, duty.
Do you want to spend momentum? Okay, cool. So I think you have 4 momentum at this point in time. You can spend 1 to get another dice or 3 for 2 dice.
3 for 2 dice.
Okay, so you guys are now down to, what is it, like 2? Yeah, you have 2 momentum left. Okay, cool. Okay. So let's see how he did. If he did as well as he did last time. Oh, geez, man.
Oh, geez,
Holy crap.
I'm a pilot.
Can I get Russ to roll for Rhys?
Okay, so you got 5 successes, and you only needed 2, so you get to bank 3 of them. Oh Lord! So now you're back up to 5 momentum. You guys are awesome. Well, that's freaking cool, man. I love it. That's awesome. I don't even know what to say. That is just so crazy. Okay. I love it. I love like the chat. The chat's hilarious.
When it comes together.
That is totally too, Florgus. Yes, it's a pretty good game when the GM rolls like crap. You're correct, sir. Okay, so cool. So Layla, are you also following them up, or are you just staying back there?
I'm sorry, I was.
Okay, you were slacking back there in the back. Okay.
No.
Okay. So this one right here is going to actually they are going to make moves to start heading towards the ship. So they are going to do so. So this one is going to move. Let's go ahead and do their, it's just a standard move, but this is such a rocky terrain and everything. I have to make sure that they can actually do what they're supposed to be doing. Let's see. It is just a 1 difficulty. So we're going to keep those dice and submit. And this one did really, really well and was able to bank some. So they're actually going to move here into that zone. And this one is also going to try to do the exact same thing, being that they believe that the ornithopter is being flown by their fellow compatriots. So we shall see how well this one does. And submit. Oh, geez. Okay, so this one right here did a double fail. It got
slid down the basement.
and literally literally fell down. It was not able to leave this zone, but actually tripped and fell, and is now prone on the ground. Dang, that was terrible. A 16 and an 11. All they needed was a 10. So sad. Alrighty, so Ornithopter.
Yeah, squishy.
Okay, so you're going to move boldly into this zone?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and make your move, but then you can, of course, use momentum to make your attack afterwards. Okay. Then we have to figure out what a squishing attack looks like.
How many successes do I need?
You only need 2.
I can assist you. I'll try.
And if you want to throw another die in there?
Yeah, I'm throwing 2 more die in.
Okay, so now you're back down to 2 die.
Yes.
So you were at 5. So, but you get to add 2 more die. So yeah, we're sitting here doing math on our fingers. Me too. I'm like, hey.
Hey.
I'm there. Okay.
All right. I got 2.
Oh wow. Okay. Successes. Yeah. Okay. You did get 2 successes. Oh, and Jolly threw a 20. Jolly. Oh no.
Well, at least we'll land on the bad guy.
It just won't look as cool. That's okay. The end result's the same.
Okay, so as Dr. Soon tries to assist you, he grabs a hold of the secondary flight stick and pushes down on it. And as he does so, you're kind of pulling to the left and back, Yadek, and it kind of rolls the ship a little bit. But fortunately, being that you were able to get at least 2 successes, one of the ornithopter wings clips that guy and just shreds him. The only problem with that is now you crash into the ground on top of him, and the ornithopter wing kind of snaps off and it is now. It would definitely need to have some extensive repair work done to it because it is now crashed.
Okay. Well, I accomplished what I was going to do.
Well, we have another ship. Don't break that one.
I'm going to get out of this thing and go get in that one. All right.
Okay. So that was your all's move. Okay, people on the ground, what are you doing?
Can we see this guy yet?
No, he's kind of like in this little valley area, this little ravine. You don't even know that he's fallen down on his face.
So we got to come around the ravine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, remember the idea is to get into the ship. This guy can, as long as you can keep him out of the ship, you can catch him later and use him for torture.
Okay. So run to the ship.
I didn't think Our Lady was that evil.
Bloodthirsty? Yeah.
I mean, I guess when she was talking about doing the same thing to our War Master in the last scene, I was like, wow, okay. All right, so I'll tell you what, War Master, if you want to head toward this ship, we'll see if we can secure the other bad guy.
Can we leave this scene? I mean, this box thing.
Yeah, you can move to this box.
Yeah. You can go ahead and make a move into this zone if you would like. Remember, you need at least a 1. You need a 1 to do so.
Not fall on my face.
You can make it into the ship.
So we need to roll our moves, right?
Yep.
And I'm actually gonna go boldly because I want to be able to at least to attack.
Okay.
So let's see how this works. All right. So actually, you know what? I'm going to move stealthily because that makes more sense. Well, I don't know. So I guess the question, if I move, right, can I move boldly, stealthily, or is that a different focus? Or boldly is a different focus?
Bold. Okay, so on your move, yeah, boldly is different from stealth.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so from what it looks like, Dravek got a success. Layla got 2 successes, so you get to bank 1. So now you're back up to 3 momentum. So you guys are doing good. Guys are doing fine.
Okay, I'm going to use power. Hold on, I'm still trying to work something out here. So I'm not using. I don't have the focus boldly. I'll have a stealth.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is,
you just wouldn't be able to use that focus.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can still use move. I mean, you still have to use it, but you wouldn't be able to apply the focus to it.
At least I didn't roll a 20 this time.
Yeah, you did good. I mean, it was close. It was almost, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can move into that location. All right, good. So this guy is going to take the time to actually stand up, and he now sees you. And so he is going to move boldly into this space. Let's see if he can, though. The last time he tried, he did not do well. Let's see. He needs just a 1 to get into that space. And okay, so yeah, he got 2. He gets the bank 1. He is going to go ahead and make an attack because he moved boldly. He is going to go for... I think probably the first person he saw was Dravek, so he is going to go for you, Dravek. So let's go with the battle. And he is going to use power. And spit. And boom. All right. Oh my. Okay, ouch. So yeah. So he needed 3 successes to hit you. Because you are, and he did end up getting 3 successes. He is using his Mala pistol. And let's, ouch. Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, so he definitely hit you, and
you're a rocket.
Yeah. So so you're going to take 3 points of damage, which brings you back to where are you now? Because you started with 8, right?
Missing.
Yeah, you started with 8. You lost 2, so you're down 5. So you got 3 hit points left. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Does my shield belt have a way to impact the damage?
Yeah, actually, that would. I think that eliminates one of his die. I think. I'm trying to remember. Anybody remember? I can't remember if that's. Yeah, let's look it up because I want to make sure it's right because I don't want to just kill Dravek for S&G here. That wouldn't be cool.
I mean, it'd be funny.
Well, yeah. Maybe. I think if I remember right. Let's see.
You said what was it called? A shield?
Yeah, he's got a shield. So I think it lowers or it makes it harder for them to hit him, which means they would need 4 to hit, and they did not get 4. I think that's the way it is. It sounds right.
Shield personal 195.
Well, while we're waiting for that, I want to thank everybody who's watching this evening. I don't think we've ever had 65 viewers ever watching a show.
So
65? Seriously?
I see 65 viewers on our account. I am blown away. So
wow.
Thank you very much.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, we've never been I think maybe the highest we've ever had was like maybe 8 or 9. So thank you. It means a lot.
No high velocity attack can bypass a shield.
Yep.
Oh, so that would probably. I wonder, is a Mala pistol a high velocity attack? I don't think it is.
if I think it's like a variable thing, it like jitters kind of.
Yeah.
So the mullet
get through a shield. Let me double.
Spring-loaded trigger.
Yep, spring-loaded trigger and launch poison darts. Silent nature, concealable ranged weapon, and quiet.
Yeah.
So over on page 172, you've got shields. Attempting an attack in the same zone as a shield is impossible unless the attack is sufficiently slow moving, normally from a melee weapon. Note that a shield also prevents the wearer from making ranged attacks.
Okay, so this makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
So we would actually have to march that back because the first time he took damage was from a Mala pistol, but he was already using his shield, and we didn't account for the shield. So to make it fair, we want to make sure that Dravek does not. So actually, yeah, it doesn't have an effect. It just literally the shield absorbs the power and it just drops in front of you. Very cool. All right. So I believe it is the people in the ornithopter. You guys get out of the ornithopter?
Oh yeah.
And where are you go? Where are you going?
We're already out.
I'm running for the ship.
Okay, cool. Very good. All right. So you don't have to roll for anything to get to the ship. The ship has a gangplank that is already like on the ground, and you all rush up into the hull of the ship. You can see that there is no one else in here.
Ha! Excellent.
Yes. Okay. So yes, you all are able to secure the ship pretty easily. Folks on the ground, what are you doing?
I guess we want to. I don't know. I mean, the idea was to subdue him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I go into like hand-to-hand combat with him and like not with my sword, but kind of like put him in a chokehold, I guess?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you can try to do that. So yeah, roll battle, choose your drive. Let's see if you are successful. You're going to need at least 2 successes to get this person into some sort of submissive hold.
I'll help if I can.
Okay. I'm going to use justice because we want this guy for information, and I'm not trying to like kill him.
Okay. I like it.
Do you have a focus?
I have shield fighting, long blades, or tactics.
Tactics
sounds
right. Yeah, I would apply that. Sure.
Yep.
So that's 3 dice.
And it'll drop it down to 1 success required.
Yeah.
Okay. So very good. Yeah, because you're applying your focus. So you ended up banking 2 successes. Which is really, really nice. So you bank 2, which brings you back up to, I think it's 4. Yeah, I think you're back up to 4 momentum. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, you have this guy in a chokehold. And did Rhys also Rhys? Were you going to help? I think you said you were going to
I was going to help. I'll assist. If I mean, it doesn't really need it.
but you'd already declared, so we have to.
Okay, give me a second. All right, hold on here. I just got to roll 1d20, right? Oh God, 16. Not sure where that gets me.
Let's see. The target was a 15, so that would not actually help. But at least it wasn't a 20. Yeah, if it was a 20, it could have. Of course, that's a complication. You'd have to either burn momentum or whatever. Okay, very good. All right, so you have this guy in a chokehold. You have him subdued. What would you like to do?
I call over 2 of my squad mates.
We're already there.
Yeah, get the rope and tie this guy up. And then my squad mates can like, can I call in like a air pickup for us, or could we use the FTL ship?
You could use the FTL. Do you know anybody who can fly an FTL ship though?
But our pilot who did wonderfully can't fly one of those things, I'm assuming. Russ?
It's different.
Okay.
A little different. An FTL ship might be a little different.
Oh, come on. It's just all about gravity, right?
Suspensor fields. That's all it's all about.
Okay.
However,
all right, so we're going to tie up. We'll tie this. We'll tie this person up, and we'll once we get him subdued, we'll take him to the ship.
Okay, cool. All right. So you all spend the time to wrap him securely and drag him back to the ship. I'm going
to take any items. I'm going to take any items he has on him.
Okay, so this person also has the same sort of items that the other ones inside the cavern had. They had the Krimskill fiber rope and also a Mala pistol.
All right, cool.
So I'm going to switch us back over to our live scene here.
I do want to take and did we already take care of the dead guy that we ran over? our hit and run.
I don't think he's going to be survivable.
Yeah. Okay. He was kind of crushed.
We don't need him.
I was thinking about taking that whatever's dead and just place it inside the FTL ship in their what am I thinking of? Oh my goodness.
I honestly thinking that we don't want to carry all those parts.
Well, I mean, as a doctor, it's just wrapping him up in a bag, getting him to the mortuary on board the ship. So.
Okay. I call the spaceport because there is a spaceport.
Yes, there is a spaceport attached.
Identify myself.
Mm-hmm.
Identify myself. Give our location.
Okay.
And request a pilot.
Okay, very good. Because you can actually do that. So only within like probably 45 minutes, you have an FTL pilot, and you lift off, and you are once again back at the main facility with your captain.
Do we also have anybody? Do we have anybody that can comb through the records on the ship as well?
I was planning on doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to do that, but we also, we also need to interrogate the imprisoner too. So, but yeah, I guess while we're flying back, I'll see if I can sift through the records, see if we can identify how they get the information, the location of that place, and any other information we can grab off of them.
Okay. So yeah, you can spend time. Go ahead.
Sorry. Should I go ahead and pull all the teeth before he crunches down on a cyanide pill?
Probably a good idea.
I like that.
Really? I don't know anything.
I'll look around for a bite block.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't want to get a face full of poison gas tooth or anything. Yeah, that would be terrible. The tooth. All right. So yes, you once again you're in the main hangar there. You take your captive. You can take him to one of the rooms. None of the rooms are designated an interrogation room. You don't have a sign out front. It's like, hey,
you do now.
You do now. It's like forevermore. This room is going to be Layla's torture room.
Yeah, not torture room. Not torture room.
Interrogation.
There we go. Interrogation.
Interrogation. Yeah, that's what they call it. We know better. Okay, so so Pav, if you want to, so Rhys, if you want to, you can do a skill check to go through the computer on the FTL.
Okay, already did. I got two successes and I got a what the hell, a critical success and a failure.
Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, so at least you got two successes, and that's what you were really looking for was the two. So you were able to find out that, yes, once again, this machine was actually owned by House Dula. It does not really have any record. You can see that whatever records that were there showing its flight plan had been scrubbed. So that makes you a little bit uneasy, thinking that, okay, this was definitely a covert operation. Someone definitely higher up wanted to see that this was definitely a success and wanted to hide it from not just House Chotek, but also from probably House Atreides as well.
This seems a little even odder because though they scrubbed the computer from the flight plan, they still made it pretty obvious of who they were. So maybe these are not House Dula agents. I think I'm going to get some time. I'm going to look at these identification papers a little closer.
Okay.
See if I can identify anything. It just seems kind of odd that you erase some information, but you obviously, identify yourself as a house. So it makes kind of weird sense. So
I would like to toss in an interjection to the Spy Master about don't forget to check our equipment that's installed on board this FTL ship.
It definitely.
Data as well.
Okay.
Someone's screaming. Oh, I see our lady's already started the interrogation. Did I find anything else? Oh,
no,
sorry.
That was really about as much as you were able to find. Was
okay.
What that sort of information on the computers. You were able to see, like I said, there was no flight plan, which should have been logged, but you do realize that the machinery. One of the things that kind of stood out that made you believe it was House Dula was that there is sort of the Count is being a very vain sort of man, likes to put his crest on things, and that was on one of the interior walls of this machine. So
it has the crest of House Dula in there. Okay.
Yes.
Did our and as our physician had kind of reminded me, I did check our sensors. I'm sure we have that we create and we employ into ships. Did we find one of these sensors in here and we can get any data from that?
Okay, so you don't actually. I don't think that was what you used your sensors for. You were actually putting sensors in the case in the containment cells for was it guild navigators.
That was one application of the sensor.
So our primary was build space guild suits and tanks. The secondary was sensor production and monitoring.
Yeah. Okay. But I thought you all were talking about putting them inside of those cells. Inside of those.
We were. But we were also talking about manufacturing the sensors.
Yes, of course.
And selling them to the general population with a back door.
Okay. So you can actually look for one of those, and you can give me a skill focus for that, and it will be a difficulty 2.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to use understand because that's, deductive reasoning and Canly. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to use truth, I think would be a good one. Give me a second here. Is duty. Because keep it kept. Yeah. Information is the only weapon that never dulls. So, okay. I'll do that. So truth. Submit. 2 dice and a focus.
Okay. So you ended up getting 2 successes, so that's what you were needing.
Okay.
And so you were able to determine that this one does have one of your spy sensors in it.
Okay. So I guess the intent is like I will gather what data I can from the sensor.
Yep. Yeah, you were able to determine, like I said, even though it doesn't have a flight plan because your sensor was there collecting data, you were able to download that data and find that it did indeed leave Dula lands on Caladan. So that is kind of proof positive, maybe.
Okay. Well, it clears things up because it just seems kind of odd. I mean, as a spy master to strip some data, but obviously make, not everything to ensure your information is concealed. So, okay, that confirms it. So I will definitely pass that on to the lady and the advisor.
Okay. So we're going to head over, I believe, to Layla and the good doctor. And was there anyone else who was going to be in on the interrogation?
Of course, Chris will be there.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna stand back and watch until.
So I have interrogation as a focus on which skill? Communicate.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
How's your high interrogator?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you want to proceed?
Well, I'm going to probably first ask that this fella has gone through processing and made sure there's no poison items connected to him.
Okay.
And then Lady Chotek, as you are present, is there anything you wish me to ask specifically?
The moment. Let's see where you go.
Yes, ma'am. So, first and foremost, going to ask very simple, basic questions. Just name, date, date of birth, I guess, if I want to. But no, just kind of the simple getting into the method of reading a person with my sonic earpiece. And making sure I've got some baseline truths and falsehoods so I know the difference as we are proceeding into interrogation. Utilizing, just being that human lie detector. As we go into the interrogation portion, first and foremost, asking what was their role and purpose of being there.
Okay, so let's see how this is going to kind of play out. It's not often that we get a chance to have a skill check where we're actually interrogating people, but hey, let's try it. Let's give it a shot, right? Why not? Okay, so we're going to be using. So what you're going to do is you're going to use, I believe, communicate, because this is a skill check, and then you can figure out
Correct.
what your drive is, how you want to do this. You're going to need 3 successes because this person does not really want to give up any information, as you could probably figure. So of course you have momentum to use. And I think I am also going to use momentum to bring it up to 4 successes you're going to need. I need to burn some threat. Okay.
So, yeah, we're going to start with communication skill, as you mentioned. There's a focus there that scores a level 6. And then we're also going to drive for the truth. It's going to be 8. So we're looking at 14 with that focus. That's going to drop the threat
to a 3.
Or the challenge to a 3.
Perfect.
I would like to spend 1 momentum So now I'm rolling 3.
Okay.
Can I add mine to his?
Yeah, you can assist. Yeah, you can assist.
Mm-hmm. So I'll roll 3 d20, and you'll get to roll 1 d20 to assist me.
Okay. Well, no matter what, she got 1 success for you.
Oh,
and you roll a 3 and a... Yeah, but you only got 1. You can only roll 1 die.
Oh, sorry.
But it's okay. You got successes on either one. It doesn't matter. And so, Dr. Soon, I think you got 2 successes, a 3 and a 10. Because I think
that would be 4 successes. Because the 1, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you ended up throwing a 3rd die. Yeah. So actually, that would be 4 successes. So you can bank because you only needed 3. So you can actually bank 2,
right?
2 of those, I think. Yes. Or no. Yeah. You can. Yeah. So you can bank 2. So that will bring you guys back up to. I'm trying to remember to keep my. I
think we guys are back 3 or 4 somewhere in there.
Yeah. So I think you're back to 5. So you're almost at 6. Okay, so you have 5 momentum. So that's pretty good. Okay. I'm liking it.
Spill your guts, man.
Okay, so let's see what he has to give us.
Okay, so he does tell you that his name is Mizar Dillon. He is pretty much a hired thug from House Dula. And he was sent here with information from a person who is a miner here on Palace who gave away the location of that machinery that you found in the ancient mine. The whole idea for them was to come here and take pictures and also to try to disable it.
Had they removed any items as of whenever we had first seen them?
No, because when you had first seen them, they had not gained access to the chamber yet. So that was when they were getting ready to come in, take pictures of the machinery itself, and then try to disable it so that obviously you all could not use it.
So could we send pictures and see where they were supposed to end up and see who it is, but pictures that we decide who they are?
Okay, so
because if he doesn't know who,
are we wanting to turn this person to work for us?
I mean, you can try to. I mean, you could try to buy them and flip them to the other side.
I know Rhys would be all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like having your own agent in a place. And Brian, real quick, who did you say sent them? Did they give a name or anything like that?
No,
or
he
where,
did,
they,
he
or
did
where
not.
They got.
No, he didn't say.
Okay.
He was not privy to that information. But where
did they get the information? Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So if you want to turn this person to your side, you can create an asset. So you can spend 2 momentum to create this asset.
I think that would be fantastic to create an asset of this nature.
Okay.
Yep.
Does anybody have? There was a special talent that I'd seen before. What was it? Oh, Binding Promise. Does anybody have that talent by chance?
I don't think so. Hold on for it.
Okay.
I'm just writing something down real quick. Sorry.
Sure.
Talent. No, I'm afraid all I got is hidden motives, masterful innuendo, and subtle words.
Okay. Well, I mean, that essentially binding promise is pretty cool for turning the asset, and it makes them any chance of like going against it, you have to like expend like double the points of threat or something like that to get it to break the promise. But anyway, no, I don't have that either.
So what do we have? So, but if we don't have it, can we still roll for it?
If he goes against it, we could just send it to kill him.
Hey, what was that, lady?
Did not have something like that in Dune?
You're talking to a physician who abhors death.
But is a great interrogator.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, you did real well.
Pain, death bad. Pain, the jury's still out.
But no, I mean, outside of this scenario, could we develop something that could possibly be injected and hear what's going on, and if he goes against what we want, just kill him? I mean, is it possible?
Well, okay. So I don't believe that is something that is in the rule books. I mean, of course, anything is completely possible when you're able to create assets. Maybe this is something that your house could develop because you're into spy sensors and things like that. Actually, having some sort of implantable bug that you can inject into a person.
I was going to recommend one of our sensors.
Yeah, but of course, this also is very Harkonnen-like. I'm just saying, it sounds like, man, you guys are really. Is House Chotek okay? You know what?
I've had a bad week.
If you want to.
Guys are gonna beat up.
Okay, if you want to spend more momentum to say that you have created one of these really neat bugs, I am totally on board. That is the way the rules are written. If you want to spend momentum to do that, you already spent momentum to have this guy change sides. But if you want to spend momentum to create this specialized injectable device sensor, I'm all for it. You guys, that's up to you.
So we spent the momentum already to turn this guy, right?
Find out more about the planet.
How much momentum did we use?
Use 2.
Okay. So we only have 1 left.
You get 3.
No, you have 3 left. So you could spend 2 more and make this a thing.
I mean, this is a scene, right? So,
okay.
As the physician, I might toss in here right quick. As the physician, I myself am a little against implanting something that could explode a person. So I may have to excuse myself from the process. But that doesn't mean you can stop that.
Okay, wait a minute. Was this Layla's idea that it will explode? Oh shit, you're vile. Damn.
How do you make that they're going to be truthful?
I just thought it was a spy thing. I just thought it was like, okay, we can keep track of this guy. I didn't realize you could murder them from afar with it. Damn. Russ, you need to reel in your wife. She's terrible.
Just walking down a hall and all of a sudden this guy's head just
pops. Oh my god. Okay.
You have failed in your mission. That is unacceptable.
Good doctor. You may want ask if we've turned him, maybe we could find out how was he meant to deliver these photos. Was it in person?
Absolutely. Yeah. As a friend of ours, I mean, if he has been turned to our side, I believe he may be more freer with information.
Yes.
Knowing that he's actually going to live and not be exploded by the device that's being talked about in front of him.
You know what? That's great psychology right there, right? Now he's worried that we've somehow planted this thing, and possibly. So, but
it might not. It's a prototype.
So I'll
guinea pig.
So maybe this is what we gotta do is I could pull the doctor and the lady aside and say, while we believe that he's now part of our house, maybe we ought to provide a little misdirection on the information that he's provided, or he can provide back. So in other words, we change the photos, we give false information, just give him a little deceiving.
I'd like to look through all the information that he received so we can probably track down who gave it to him from the moon side.
Yes, agreed.
Me, guys, I can be mean.
Definitely not Grinna.
Yeah.
Heavy is the crown that one bears.
Hey, you guys decided I needed to be in charge. I told you it was probably a bad idea.
Not saying
Okay, so
my inner Maleficent.
Okay, so did you end up spending the momentum to create this injectable bomb, or are you kind of
no? No, it's fine.
Okay, but
until he gives me reasons to doubt him, we're fine.
Okay, all right, very good. Okay,
but it's still a really cool idea.
Okay, so you might want to mark that down as an asset that you have purchased, is that you now have an insider, a sort of a double agent. So you guys can use that double agent the way you see, or however you see it.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, his name is Mezar, Mezar Dillon.
Spell that again?
Dillon. Mezar. Almost said Z. I don't know why.
So I'll go ahead and instruct him. I'll instruct him to be untied and fed and cared for. We will find a suitable lodging for him until he is needed for his mission back, as we prepare documents and whatnot.
Cool.
Agreed.
I like it. Alrighty. So, all the things that you have found in your explorations and taking a look at this machinery and everything, you remember that it, of course, was Cymec technology. So, you can make sure to remember all these good things. It needs nuclear fuel to actually activate. So that's one other thing that you also know. You know that, of course, this person, Mezar, was sent there to actually disable the machinery, but also take pictures of it beforehand. So somebody really wanted this technology, but they certainly did not want you to have it.
Okay, based on this, I would like to reach out to people that I know in the Bene Gesserit to see if they have any additional information about this moon. And I think that would be a good use of some of our momentum to get that asset.
Okay, so
we don't know a lot about this moon, and the Bene Gesserit have a bad way of collecting information and holding it and not giving it to people.
Okay, so yeah, being that you do have contacts within the Bene Gesserit, because you did attend, I guess, Bene Gesserit preschool or whatever they sent you to.
Finishing school. It's finishing school.
It's finishing school, yes. So, yeah. Now, is that one of the traits you have, or an asset that you had? Is that you have the ability to reach out to a Bene Gesserit mentor or the like? I can't remember if that was something.
We never said that I didn't. I can't imagine that.
It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean.
I can't imagine that she would even not keep up because the Bene Gesserits keep up with all of their people because they use them to manipulate.
Right. Yeah. So
everything. Even though I'm back at my father's, I'm still going to be influenced by the Bene Gesserit. So I would imagine that there would be some sort of communication there.
Okay. Yeah. You would.
She has a handler.
Yeah, you would probably be able to reach out to a Bene Gesserit sister who was a teacher on Wallach 9.
Yeah.
and might actually be able to get a hold of somebody, actually a Reverend Mother who has the other memory, which would be extremely helpful, because that is when they have the other memory, they would be able to all this vast knowledge that the sisterhood has would definitely be at your fingertips. So you could actually definitely do that. So if that's what you want to do, I'm going to say that you went ahead and put that call out so you can reach out to those sisters, and probably within like just a few days, one of the sisters actually arrives at the space station, or the dock right there on Palace. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, it's quick.
Yeah, really. Well, you got to think. I mean, they can. They also have the ability to talk with the Spacing Guild and make deals and things of that nature. So, who you find in front of you is you are visited by a Reverend Mother who was a part of of your learning process when you were on Wallach 9. And that is Helvius Laverne Chotek. Yeah, that's a name.
Yeah, I'm not.
How do you spell that?
You know what? I will try to help you out by leaving this name in. Actually, if for those people who are watching at home, I'm going to put it in the chat over here on YouTube, because I can't really bring it up on my the computer that's running all of my sources right now. But yeah, you can look at it in the chat, and there
in
you
the
go.
YouTube chat.
In the YouTube chat. See,
there
folks, check that out.
Okay.
She goes by Laverne.
Does she have a friend named Shirley?
She could. There's a possibility. Just never know.
Never say never, right?
Yeah, that's right. You just don't know, man. Okay. So
so
she meets with you privately for some time, and informs you that while you is there any specific questions you have for her?
What's this thing underneath this planet?
I guess I'm looking for basic, like, how long have we know? I know the information that I want, but I'm not sure how to ask for it.
Okay.
So we have been on the moon for a very short amount of time.
Yes.
But it's obvious that the moon has been inhabited for longer than we have been here.
Of course.
Do we know anything about the culture that was here before? Their technology level?
Okay. So for what you know about Palace is that House Fortunio was in charge of it for probably 3 or 4 generations.
Mm-hmm.
And they had mined it and had used those materials for manufacturing they were doing. Of course, House Fortunio fell because the heir to the throne died. The concubine of Count Fortunio died in childbirth, and then of course he died not much longer afterwards. That's all that you really kind of know about them. Before then, Palace was just a unoccupied, uninhabited moon, and around a planet that was primarily a water world. So, and it took.
Would that match the age of the stuff that we have seen in the cave?
Yes. So the stuff that you've seen in the cave is much, much older, like thousands and thousands of years, because it's been a really long time since the Butlerian Jihad it's been some time. So so it is older because it is Cymec technology. So it's before the Jihad.
So they don't know anything past the Jihad, before the Jihad.
Right, because
all the records were destroyed.
Well, not just that. The actual school, the Bene Gesserit school, did not actually appear until after the Jihad. That was during the kind of the reclamation of. Yeah, so they don't really know that much.
Okay, so even with all the records that they have been able to get, there's nothing saying what this is.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so there are no natives. The stuff is over 1,000 years old.
Probably closer to 10,000 years old. I mean, it's really, it's really old.
And nobody, somebody knows about it.
Yeah, somebody obviously knows something about it.
So when we were in the caverns, that big piece of machinery that's nuclear powered, did it look like it could have been moved? We could move it?
No, it looks as though it is actually connected to the moon itself. There seems to be more to it under the surface. It looks like it was built in place.
So, do we have any place that we could find a nuclear power source?
Funny you should ask that. Okay, so the way nuclear works here is that most of the time you would need to have it either extracted from other planets or something like that. Pallas does not have like uranium or plutonium or something of that nature. But another way that you can actually get it is that you could take it from someone who already has it. And
Dula has some.
No, actually, House Dula does not. But one thing that you definitely do realize at this point in time, House Rashes has lost control of Arrakis. And House Rashes is a major house, or is a great house. And they have nuclear stockpiles. And some of those stockpiles you know of, being that your Bene Gesserit handler, has been able to give you this information. And she tells you that at this point in time, there are nuclear rods and energy packs that are being held in underground facilities on Arrakis that are in control or under the control of House Rashes. Unfortunately, Rashes is being kicked off of the planet by the Harkonnens. So of course, you want to get there before the Harkonnens take the planet, because then they will probably want to also capture what House Rashes has on the planet itself. Now, for those people who need to know a little bit of information, House Rashes fell out of grace with the Emperor. And so to punish them, he handed control of Arrakis over to the Harkonnens.
Anybody up for a road trip?
And we got a narrow window.
To go to Arrakis.
We need a pilot, though.
Okay, so number one, you got to also think you can't use your faster than light ship to get to Arrakis, because it would take probably hundreds of years to get there. So you're going to have to get a hold of your contacts within the Spacing Guild to get
expedited transport
to Arrakis. But of course, remember, you guys have contacts within the Spacing Guild because you create those spice the spice chambers for the guild, so they know who you are, and they are probably willing to work with you to.
So do we know what this thing does that we're planning on powering up?
Who cares?
I think it was for terraforming.
If anybody's going to blow up the planet by stupidity, it's going to be me.
That's right. We're going to let you turn it.
Fireball this.
No. You're going to take it. You get to flip the switch.
I think it was something for terraforming.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did he say?
Terraforming.
Oh yeah.
So that sounds like we need to get a pilot. We can take the FTL ship that we have just
acquired. Uh-huh.
Yep, and utilize that. I take it Laverne told us where on Arrakis these things are.
No, actually, but she was able to at least give you some idea of how you'd be able to find out by talking to probably Fremen and Arakeen.
Sure, why not? I advise you to go get them things.
We should also keep the House Dula registration on the FTL ship, just in case we get captured or like we have to ditch the FTL ship. The Harkonnens can be like, "Oh, House Dula was fucking with us."
Yeah, exactly.
So that way we can put the blame on someone else.
Deception, love it.
It's good. Okay, so what the Reverend Mother is able to give you a name of a Fremen to contact once you get to Arakeen. And that Fremen's name is Zask. Zasq.
Zask.
Yeah, and he is a merchant who deals primarily with interesting items. Sometimes he is known as a smuggler of spice.
No.
So a spice smuggler
Are you making a list of people, Jolly?
I'm sorry?
Are you making a list of people? I see you writing a lot. I assume you're taking notes.
Well, Brian has
I'm also typing names too.
Yeah. Brian also has a PDF where he puts the NPCs.
So. You're assuming that I'm going to read that.
So as for us and my thoughts at this moment, my thoughts at this moment, we do have the task of retaining and preparing this place for for others to come in, so that we probably don't want to leave this place undefended and rush off, but preparing for the trip as well. And whenever we go, are we able to stop by maybe like Caladan and give a report to your father, Lady Chotek?
Well, I would imagine that I'm reporting to my father pretty regularly, keeping him abreast of what is going on here. But I agree. We do need to make sure that the house and the mines are up and operational before we run off to try to get a nuclear power source for this unknown laser ray. We need to make sure there's no... it needs to be guarded, I guess, is what I'm trying, And then we need to make sure that we have everything else up and running. And then we need to probably figure out how many people we need to import from our home planet to staff and make sure that we have everything up and running. Because I have a feeling if I were to just run off and go do, I'm going over here now, Dad, before I do my first task, it would kind of not go well for me.
Depends on what the payoff on the other side is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, but also
this
remember,
is my task that I need to finish. I need to finish that first.
Yeah, but also remember that you are on a timeline. Because
we're always on a timeline when you're a game master.
That's okay. We have 2.5 years to figure it out.
So, yeah, because remember, the Harkonnens are not going to wait forever. And once they take control, it will be a lot harder to acquire this nuclear fuel.
It was a little bit of danger. So how long would it take to get everything up and running for my father to come in.
Okay, so to make sure that you have all... Okay, so to make sure that all the miners are doing exactly what they have, you have your staff that is coming up from Caladan. It's probably going to take close to get everything up and running the proper way you want, including stationing guards around this CIMEC technology, securing those exits, especially the exit that led to the surface, because you're going to have to have that closed off. You're looking at probably 2 weeks' time.
And how fast do we estimate that the Harkonnens are going to be moving in to remove House up from Arrakis, based on the information that we have?
So the information that you have is that House Rishess was just given the notice to vacate. And it will probably take at least probably close to a month, maybe 3 weeks for the Harkonnens to finally get their probably first, like their scout group onto the planet to start taking over and routing out any Rishess that are left. But sometimes with some of these major and great houses, sometimes they will leave spies and saboteurs behind, especially if it is they lost something precious like Arrakis, which is a big Solari maker. So so you've probably got about 3 weeks to make it to Arrakis and find this Zask person, and hopefully they'll be able to get you close enough to this Rishess bunker, probably having to go through at least, you're not really too sure, but if you're dealing with the Fremen, you don't know what needs to be done and how that's all going to take place. But that's what you know.
How much do I trust my aides and the people that came with me?
Well, they have all been, I would say most likely, they have all been observed and tested by Dr. Soon. So, of course, he would be able to determine if they have been tampered with medically or may have some sort of psychological anomalies. So you feel very comfortable with those people that you've been surrounded by.
And how long is the travel?
Well, travel's very quickly.
Instantaneous, or is it a couple minutes? Is it a day, or what is it?
Yeah, usually what'll happen is that you would leave the surface of Palace or Caladan, depending on where you want to leave from. You would, the ship that you're on would be docked inside of a Hayliner, which is a guild Hayliner, one of the Spacing Guild's large ships. And then in those gas chambers, the 4th stage guild navigator will fold space. And so it literally only takes just mere seconds to make the travel.
This is what I propose. You are my trusted advisors. So here we are. We spend the rest of the week studying everybody, make sure we have things up and running. And then I go and meet with my dad and tell him what's going on, what I have done, take him the pictures of what I have found, lay it out, and tell him the plan. And then regardless of what he says, within a week and a half, I guess, middle of the following week, we leave for Arrakis.
Do we still want to have our little turned coat provide some false information?
Yes, we definitely, I thought we already did that.
Oh, I thought we talked about it. We hadn't done it.
No, I thought we did that. And then we're also trying to ferret out if we could figure out who on the planet provided the information. So we have several different things going on here.
Okay.
Because Brian likes lots of plot lines.
Okay, so
he's used to it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking, if you guys are all right with this, I think this is not a bad place to stop for the evening. I hope that's okay with you guys, because you all got pretty far. That was excellent rolling on your all's part. Russ, I don't know what was good, but for you this evening, it was the dice were in your...
It was magic.
It was magic, yes.
Except
it's a kind of magic.
So, but yeah, so it looks like we're going to be turning this into a session 3. And I'll put it on the calendar for everybody so they can see when we're going to be playing again. Folks at home, thank you all so very much for coming by and checking us out. If you would please make sure to leave us a like, subscribe if you would. We will be having more games like this. We have a second part of a one-shot that turned into a two-shot next Thursday. So we're going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons next week. We're going to be finishing that. Well, I don't know if we're going to be finishing it up or not. It may turn into a 3-shot.
May turn into 2.5 years. You know.
It might turn into 2.5 years. No, it's not going to turn into 2.5 years. And then
turn into a murder hobo. I'll take care of it for you.
So make sure to check us out then. Like I said, we have other things happening we're going to be doing really soon. In April, we start another long run campaign. So that's coming up pretty quickly. I think it's April, or is it March? I think it's April. So we're going to be doing that. That's more Dungeons & Dragons, so check that out. I don't know how, like Dune, after we get done with this adventure, depending on if everybody feels about it, if they want to continue and do something else with this, I am totally on board. I love this game. So I love how you guys are playing it because it's a lot of fun. But no, thank you all again. This has been really good. And guys, do you all have any parting words before we shut down?
Super
Thanks
glad
for
to
watching.
play. Thanks so much for running. Thanks for running it, Brian. I mean,
Thank you so much for running.
It's a fun game, and Russ, good piloting.
Yeah,
Sorry,
really.
I crashed the plane.
right up to the end.
That was good. All right, guys. Y'all have a great
It was an emergency
night.
evacuation to get us out on the floor.
Oh, and before we go, I just want to let everybody know the opening music that was created, and also that's being used, was created by Bard Sound Labs. Bard Sound is actually one of our players on our one shot. She was able to produce that beautiful intro music. So give her a look if you're looking for some really great music. If you have a podcast, if you have a stream like ours or whatever, yeah, look out to Bard Sound. Check them out. I'll make sure to put a link in our show notes. All right, guys. Thanks again. Have a good night.
Good night.
The Mystic
Peace.
Syndicate is a creation of producer and host Brian Anderson. Dune, Adventures in the Imperium is a Modifius Entertainment product. The Moon Secret is a custom content adventure created by Brian Anderson. All questions or comments can be directed to our email at tmsynd@gmail.com.